Yo, never mind what you seen.
And never mind what you heard.
Yo, it's seen and not heard. And like, we don't have guests right now. Just family, right? That's what you said?
Yeah.
It's like pod family.
You already know. We in the building, my Bill brother. You know what I'm saying? One time for Rums. Rums is here again.
Back in the building. Pleasure having me, guys.
One of our great recurring guests. You know what I'm saying? Like,
for sure.
And we are coming live from Bedford Stuyvesant, the livest one. Representing BK to the fullest, you know what I mean? Like, this is one of the times when the music meets the movie, which is beautiful for a podcast that's about both. And, we're going to do some biopics to start the year. We starting the year with Notorious.
Good place to start.
Notorious. Yo, man, like, so where do we start? Like, y'all want to start with the cast? Y'all want to start with the story? How y'all want to get into it? Do you know what movie it was made by chance, Swang? I know you always be like, you know what year this came out?
It was just like, this is 08, 09?
Is it that late?
Yeah, I think it was 09.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, this was definitely like my senior year.
Okay.
Right, or around the time I graduated.
Oh, man, aged us.
Yeah,
I
facts.
graduated around that time, too.
College. But yeah, man, damn, so there was some good casting.
Yeah,
Some bad casting.
Some horrible casting.
Oh man, what's your odd horrible casting? I think we all had a couple of odd ones.
Yeah.
What was yours? What you got?
Like my odd one is Mace. Like,
Mace. Okay.
Yeah, it just purely they just grabbed like a bald nigga and just threw him out there.
Look more like Blinky Blink.
Yeah, it was terrible. It's terrible. It's terrible. He's a non-speaking part, so it's not anything too crazy. It's just the nigga don't look.
Trash.
Yeah, nigga just not feeling the vibe.
Okay. Yeah. You got one? You had a couple.
I got a couple.
I got one.
Anthony Mackie as Pac was not doing it for me. Like, I couldn't like.
Hey y'all, it's Tupac.
Yeah, he was.
I couldn't like. Even squinting my eyes and hopping on one foot. He was not.
He was middle school theater with it.
Yeah, you know what I mean.
Man, fuck your camera. It's Tupac. We're wreaking havoc on you motherfuckers. Me and the Notorious B.I.G.
Yeah, it's like you could have at least got a darker skinned brother to play Pac too.
Yeah,
like,
I think
he wasn't light skinned. You know what I mean?
I mean, speaking of light skin, mine is my casting faux pas is the maturation of D-Rock. Like how light his childhood casting was in comparison to who he became as the dark skin casting.
That nigga's hair was terrible.
Oh yeah, he was almost on that the Vegeta.
Yeah.
He almost had the blade joint by the time.
Tyler Perry joint.
Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, that's for the other one. The other episode, there was some Tyler Perry wigs on those braids at the end.
Couple, yeah.
For that.
Terrible ones.
But yeah, oh man, I mean, so who else do we have? I remember you said, oh no, there was some good casting.
Yeah, Gravy.
Yo, main character,
for sure.
banner job. Yo, this is a good acting job for Gravy. Yeah. I mean, outside of just looking the part, I think that he carried the part pretty well.
Yeah.
One time for the ladies.
For sure.
Let's hear it. Let's
Kim and Faith. Yeah.
Yo, let's hear it for Kim and Faith.
For real.
You know what I'm saying? Tasha from Power. I'm not familiar with the IMDb of the other young lady, but
me either. But she kind of did have like.
I'm not mad.
The look.
Yeah.
Nailed the look, and honestly, like
good acting job.
The singing job wasn't that bad either.
Yeah, I'm rolling.
Yeah.
So that was whoever was in charge of the casting that day. Good job. I mean, what'd you say about Diddy?
Yeah, I just couldn't adjust myself. Like it just felt like I kept looking at Derek Luke and trying to like convince myself that he was
My father died hustling on the streets when I was 2 years old.
Like I think we were like kind of too used to Derek Luke in other roles.
Yeah.
And the writing was trash for that moment. Like every time Diddy spoke, he either was trying to like do damage control for the real Diddy, or like trying to like do revisionist history, make sure he sounded thoughtful and mature and all this other stuff. Like yeah, man, like who walking around you? I don't see nobody. He was like, we can't change the world till we change ourselves. Like, nigga, just give me the right size shoes. I don't need all this extra.
Yo, for real.
Like you trying to get me to wear shoes 2 sizes too small. But you talk about changing the world. Just be on your job, my G.
Yeah.
I don't care.
And then it hurt me. It hurt me because I think so highly of this person.
Angela Bassett?
Yeah, Angela Bassett.
That's messed. That's hate.
Wallace is terrible.
See,
that's hate.
As a mother figure, she's great. That accent is so bad.
Killed me.
Okay.
So bad. I would just remove the accent.
I think that y'all spoke. I seen you speak in a chat about the accent, right? Mm-hmm. And I'm like, how often was the accent there? I think the accent was only there at the beginning of the movie.
Yo, for the beginning of the movie,
I think the first 10 minutes she tried it, and I think they all scrapped it.
Yeah,
but they never went back. Like they stuck to the budget. Like they never went back and reshot the first 10 minutes. Because by the end of the movie, in the middle of the movie, I'm like, I don't hear it no more. But in the beginning, she was really trying to get in her Valletta bag,
and it was really like it was hurting me. It was paining me because I'm like, like I know she could do this role way better if they just let her do it in her own regular tone.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
But she was regular tone by the time he was.
But then I feel like that throws the movie for another reason because now you like.
She got Americanized.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
I don't know. But it was kind of it was bad, definitely bad. But it wasn't as bad.
I don't think it wasn't no like all time bad shit.
Nah, you know, like the one I told you
only
about.
Because of how good she is on every other movie, this one stands out to me in her body of work.
Yeah,
worse than
like a
any
stain
other
on her
one.
jacket a little bit.
Yeah, like I don't have no other ones that she was a part of that I could think of in my like natural memory without
that
digging,
she was trash.
That she just was
because Black Panther.
I was gonna say, what about Black Panther? How's the accent?
The accent is fine.
It's on point.
I think it's fine.
Yeah.
You know what I said about accents? I said I text Chad this shit. I was like, yo, could you imagine if they ruined Boys in the Hood, and her and Fishburne? Fishburne had the accent from Higher Learning. Yo, both of those accents together making Trey would have been crazy.
Mr. Williams.
Like Mr. Tate.
That's crazy. Would you like a peppermint?
Yo, peppermint. Like, nah, that would have been bad. Yo, them together. Yo, imagine the scene at the dinner table. And Boys in the Hood with the accents.
And there's fucking blood clot.
Yo, I would have been like, yo, guys, y'all gotta do better.
Oh man.
That would have ruined that movie. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
Just because they're bad at accents. Not because of accents. Like, but yo, okay. So what else do we have? I mean,
the casting was straight.
There's enough.
Young Big was straight. Yeah.
That's his son.
That's his actual son.
That was his actual son, right?
Yeah.
Shit. Damn.
Who's an adult now. Yeah, but that's how old he was then.
And he's not fat. He's skinny.
How old was he then?
He was probably like early, preteen.
13?
Yeah, he might have been. He might have been like that then. Yeah.
That's crazy.
He didn't have no facial hair yet.
Oh no. He was definitely like 13, 12. He was young then.
Word. I haven't seen his son like.
Oh no, he's like a skinny dude now
because he's
too.
connected to a lot of people that I know from New York.
Yeah,
a lot of people.
Word.
So it's like I would see him, and then it's crazy because you seen him in the movie. He's a chubby kid, and then you see him grow up to be like he's not chubby no more at all. He's skinny,
just a regular average built dude. Yeah. That's crazy. Word. Good shout out. Yeah, good for him. Yeah, but
nah, that was good casting. I mean, it's funny to watch the like him have the passionate. Cause you ain't shit. Like rapping about his dad. Back hunched over cause you gotta admit. He was giving his dad bar.
Oh man.
That was messed up. That he some random schoolgirls called him like fat, black, and ugly.
Oh,
He's too fat, black, and ugly.
Yeah, I was about to say they do that a lot in this. I mean, I feel like it's a music biopic thing
to like interweave song titles into the script writing. Like that's where he found out.
That's where he got the inspiration from.
That's where fat, black, ugly as ever, however, came from. Like that's crazy that they really like think that people fall for that.
Yeah, it's funny. It's what they do. They do it in movies when they'll say like the title of the movie in the movie. Like
he's like, come on, Faith, give me one more chance.
Yeah,
breaks the fourth wall.
Yeah.
Then the song comes on, you're like, aha.
He wrote it about her.
Yo, come on, like that should be crazy. But like, yo, like, I like, I don't really. Oh, all right, classic. Those ain't no damn mashed potatoes, all right?
Yeah, but before
this shit pisses me off.
That pisses me off.
First of all,
go ahead.
This nigga got a whole chest locked up on the roof
for clothes.
Put the fucking work in there
for clothes. Like, why you got Uptowns in a locked chest on the roof?
Yo, why didn't they play fucking 10 Crack Commandments? Cause like, nigga, you're breaking your fucking rules, nigga. You got the shit.
That's how he learned. That's how he learned.
Yo, honestly, trial and error. Yeah, honestly, you got a point, yo. You got a point. But yeah, man, dried up mashed potatoes, mom. That shit does not smell like mashed potatoes, yo. I can guarantee you that.
There ain't no damn mashed potatoes, all right? That's a classic quote from this movie.
There ain't no damn mashed
potatoes, all right?
The work, yo.
Yo, okay. And you know what's funny about that? Yo, for Miss Valletta to be such a
like under the bed that has like no like
nothing.
You can see straight underneath that shit, my nigga. Like you didn't try to put it behind nothing. Stupid, yo.
Put a shoebox in front of it. Put it in the shoebox.
Something.
Figure it out.
Come on, man.
I just feel like they always position her in real life and in the movie as like a woman that's like not dumb. Yeah. She's very wise, very disciplined, cultured, whatever the case may be. But damn it, she's naive. Like for her to not think,
look at her background in the movie though. His father was married.
Side chick.
She was a side Joan. So she was gullible from the start.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I'm like very, like no matter how smart she was naive.
Yeah.
Like when it came to like, and I hate to say it, so you take a place like, I mean, I've never lived there. You've lived there. But a place that moves as fast as New York. Like, I'm like, like I think it was moving a little too fast for her level of naivete. You know what I mean?
For sure.
Like it's like she could figure out how to get a job. She could figure out how to advance. She could figure out how to be disciplined, make her kids stay in the house. But it was like, yeah, but your kid could pull fast ones on you because he's growing up in this world, and that's the same world that like my man had a family down the street and was pulling up like, yo, what up? You looking kind of.
You seen her walk down the street though when they was on their way home and the pops met them there, like. She's walking, little niggas was out there sticking their tongue out. He over there grabbing his crotch at them. She's still walking. She don't see none
oblivious.
Of this. So it's like it's easy. It kind of was like the foreshadowing of their relationship. The older he got, like she kept turning a blind eye. And he was running crazy in the streets.
That's it.
You know,
that's real. Because when he was doing all that, that's funny. That is the blind eye for sure.
Yeah. So,
damn. Yeah, and that's why I always felt like she got faced with who he was last minute. Because she was turning that blind eye. And it's like, nah, this nigga's in jail. You know what I mean? Like you're cleaning up his grown ass room for him. And then you're like
too, you know
like,
what I'm saying? So.
Like you're cleaning the shit up for him, and that's how you found out he was selling drugs. Like all this shit is happening under her nose. Because I mean you gotta think that's probably when like, are you saying your prayers? Yeah, I'm praying you wouldn't open the door. He was stashing the shit. Damn, yeah. He, like early kid, went to jail. His daughter was born while he was in jail. According to how the movie says.
Yeah, how yeah.
Oh yeah.
Shout out to them giving a school scene for all the teachers that said I wouldn't be nothing.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make 6,000 more than his dumb ass.
Nah, he cooked them.
Yeah,
he cooked them.
I mean, but that just shows that facades are a thing. Because the teacher definitely thought he was embarrassing him by saying, "Yo, your potential is to be this," and then he found out like, "Yo, my potential is to make more than you, even according to you." Like, you just don't think the job's pretty, but that nigga that you're talking about trying to insult me makes more money than you. Man. Get out of here.
Driving a better car than you, son.
Quick, fast. Whew, what else we got? I think that's like enough for the beginning, all right?
Yeah.
Till he hits that cipher, that famous cipher.
Yeah, shout out to Red Cafe. Shout out to Red Cafe, man. Oh my God, it's so terrible. Honestly.
Killed Red Cafe.
Yeah, like, this nigga Katsky loves Red Cafe. I always thought Red Cafe was garbage.
And this is...
He had a couple moments, but I could never get with the Baldy with the cyber.
I was about to say, there's a rare sighting of a hatless Red Cafe. Hatless Red Cafe.
Y'all
shit was nasty.
On the street with sideburns.
Ice pick sideburns on the yard is nasty work.
That's bad.
He be ashamed of himself. Sorry.
Shout out to Red Cafe. Nah, man. Hey, it is what it is. Big did what any of us do. You know, if you see a shorty on the sidelines, your jump shot gets a little better. Your raps get a little tighter. He seen Kim and he had to go. And he rapped. And like that was it for Jan.
And that was where that classic picture comes from, right? Like with him with the
on
shirt,
the
yeah.
I like how they did that.
That was it for Jan.
Shame what happened to Jan.
It's clipped. We see this in all the movies. Wolf of Wall Street.
He loved Jan until he could do better.
To the options.
That's a fucked up thing about being a man, yo. It's like, you might start in the gutter, but it's just like,
don't say that for all men, yo. Don't say that for all men, yo.
You might start in the gutter, but it's like, once you know how to get it, it's over after that.
I'll say this. Big's pursuit of love was very ambitious. Because he treated little Kim like Jan.
Facts.
As soon as he was able to up that. He treated her like she was lunch meat. Yeah, like he didn't always pedestalize her.
Fucking artist.
Yo, he killed her.
That scene.
He was mad disrespectful to her.
That was fucked up.
And I ain't even gonna hold you. Like, when I was younger, I didn't put it together. Like, the way they did it with that quick montage, when, like, there's photos of Faith with the blonde hair, then little Kim starts wearing the blonde hair. I never thought about it, like, on a, competition type of thing. I never looked at it like
just
that.
All the stories you hear about Kim having, like, image issues, like, the whole time, and she's like, my last relationship, dude couldn't keep his hands off me type shit.
Abuse
or what she say? He always thought we was in a boxing match or some shit like that.
Exactly.
And then when she
found so
on
much
him,
safety
like,
and
why don't you? What don't you seeing me? You thought you said you was gonna protect me type shit.
Yeah.
So it's like they alluded enough to her like insecurities, but that's like we see it in real time. Like, it was obviously a major like thing to her, with all the surgeries and.
I hate that she dislikes her depiction of herself in this film.
Yeah, it's tough,
because I don't think it was bad.
Me neither, bro. Me neither.
And I honestly think that for all
for
all the damage control that they do in these type of movies, she looked really innocent in this movie.
Yeah,
like, as far as like you could see the way Big treated her. Like, you could see like, oh nah, like, yo, Big kind of made this girl a false promise. Then you kind of moved the goalposts in your mind. Like, you changed the promise you made to her. Like, she was riding with you. And for you, and in his head, he shifted it to like, well, I took you out the projects. You wanted money. And she liked him.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, he tried to act like he didn't like her when he started liking someone else more. Like, and he was in, like, yo, she liked him so much that she kept going back.
But she kind of needed him too.
Yeah. How so? Go ahead. Elaborate.
I just feel like she kind of like she kind of got to go back to big because like that's how she eating. You know what I mean? So it's.
But
like,
it didn't seem like he was really blackballing her as far as how the movie was presented.
Yeah,
like she was going to them. She was going to them junior mafia sessions. She was still like able to put something in. And I think at that point, Puff's too much about his money. Record execs like at the end of the day, it's like one of those things like you can't put the toothpaste back in the tube. Yeah. Like what Big Hit already did for her as far as started her with an image, put her out there. Like, he couldn't stop that. So even if she got a solo deal, like, that was going to go. Mm-hmm. Like, he couldn't shut it down. I don't think he had enough power, in my opinion, back then.
But I also feel like, too, like, think about who Big is signed to. I don't think he was getting as much chicken under Puff as people would think.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's why he had to put those artists on. But I feel like that's his most popular artist on Junior Mafia.
100%.
So it's like, if she was going to leave, that would have a big impact on his pocket.
Because
so I don't think he was going to just be leaving.
But I think his hands were
her, and a whole bunch
niggas.
of people.
Big, and I know there was
niggas.
At least one or two other niggas in there, right?
Niggas.
Yeah, but like nobody knows.
Nameless niggas.
That's what I'm saying.
They had a moment because they were attached to the movement.
To me, I think that almost puts Big behind the 8-ball. Like, he needs her to succeed so he can get her bread. Because, you know what I mean? Like, I hate to say it,
but that first check was for $60,000.
But back then, too.
Like Gunna and Thug.
But yeah, exactly. It's like the predatory nature of the business of the music industry is like, yo, all right, Hove has, no disrespect to my nigga Hove, but Hove has J. Cole in this deal, and then like J. Cole develops Dreamville to put people in a similar situation for him to be able to profit off of what he learned, and maybe you like tailor make some of it and like shift some of the things that you disliked about the deal to not be as cutthroat. But there is still a like, yo, I have the money to front you to get you started element in it to get the thing going. Yeah. I don't know, bro. Like, it's like,
I kind of feel like in the background you see the very predatory nature of the music business. Yes. You know what I mean?
100%.
Yeah, because like you said, a movie that's structured like this, they're trying to save a lot of face. So
much damage control.
And when we know, you know, all the money that wasn't really going to some of these dead artist families and shit like that, like, yeah, you can't help but not think about that. Like
100%.
Yeah. So yeah, and I think that was one of the rumors as to why like Big made rumblings about wanting to have like his own label, and he was trying to leave Bad Boy and shit like that.
Cats typically come to an awakening. Like after you like
quick too, yo. Like nigga only did 2 albums.
Yeah.
But I think after you knock off that list, like there's a list in your head of a lot of stuff that you wanted to get when you was broke. You wanted to get your mama a house. You wanted to get yourself a house. You wanted to get a couple nice cars. You wanted to get this. You wanted to have this straight. You wanted to have that straight. You wanted to have this much money in the bank. Once you do all of that, that's when your calculator comes out and you're like, hold on. But you got 3 houses since then. And like, you know what I mean? Like now you start watching and you're like, wait, this shit's going further for you. Like I'm thinking I got to ask for an advance, but you're on vacation. Like how did I run out of money? And I did the work.
Right.
And I think that's when, I mean, you've seen it so many times. Like you've seen it with Meek. You've seen it with, you know what I mean? Like people just start getting to the point that they look around like, hold on, the math ain't mathing in my favor to be the person like everybody profited off of me. But the funny thing is on the flip side, when you couldn't profit off of yourself, they gave you an advance. It's like going to Shark Tank and then being mad when the business takes off that these niggas still get a percentage.
Yeah. A big percentage.
True.
You got to sign the right deal in the beginning.
Bigger percentage than you.
Yeah.
But that shows how much niggas be looking at the Big Mac check with the 60 on it and not looking at the paper they sign.
Exactly. Because when I looked at
10 album deal.
But that
perpetuity.
That snapped me into like reality really fast when I seen that check. I'm like, so you mean to tell me Big only's $160K, bro? Like,
that's probably just the advance.
But I'm just like, even in the advance, like,
but that was like 1990.
But I'm like at one of the biggest, most popular Mount Rushmore of hip hop artists got only $60K to sign.
I mean, Jordan wasn't getting them contracts.
Whew. Inflation's a motherfucker.
But I'm like, that fast?
Yeah, Jordan wasn't getting.
Like, gas used to be less than $1 a gallon.
He was in the M's, and when he was renegotiating them contracts was like.
Yeah, but Jordan was never the highest paid player, I don't think, in the league.
No.
Like, just like Tom Brady was never the highest paid player in the league, and then for a long time, LeBron wasn't. Like,
yeah,
shooting guards in that era didn't get paid that much, which was ironic.
It was
like it wasn't
Biggs
until
was
Mike
the ticket,
and then Mike took it to that level, but he didn't benefit from it. Which
because he wanted, because he wanted the rings. Mm-hmm. And he leaned on how much Brady was getting from endorsements.
Mm-hmm. He was getting a lot.
Which I mean, the endorsements,
like
a B,
the Nike check, the Gatorade check,
crazy.
Was that the hot dog check? He had the Oscar Mayer check, right?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I think so.
Did.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was wilding.
Yeah. The Oscar Mayer check is crazy.
Yo, he was getting to it. The glizzy bag.
Nah, that's nuts. That's nuts.
Man.
All right, so when Quad Studio scene.
All right, so yeah, okay.
Yeah, I heard it in your
Shout out to Mano. Shout out to Mano popping up. Listen, so
he's hanging over the roof of the building smoking is mad weird.
Yeah,
because
not
these niggas
real.
All smoke in the studio.
Yeah,
so what's going on?
Just getting some fresh air, C's. You know.
What up, Pac?
Yeah. Oh my God. Again. Yeah.
Hey, C's.
What up, C's? What up, C's?
Keep reintroducing these characters like it's not sticking.
Right.
It was in Isaiah, man.
Yo, for real.
So,
I got a session on the 12th floor. I'm coming up.
You heard?
I'ma tell Big, you coming up.
You heard "Drop a Gem on Him" by Mobb Deep.
Oh man, okay.
They allude to like saying like, "Oh nigga, we the ones that robbed you." Like up at Quad, Prodigy whole verse like details that whole shit. Like,
crazy.
Yeah. So I don't know. It's an interesting scene to reenact because a lot of people have like different perspectives of what happened that night. Like rappers reference that shit all the time. Conway reference that shit. Yo,
wow.
Fucking. He's like, yeah. What did he say? He said I gotta carry a blick to go up in Quad. See what happened to Pac, right? Yeah. So
it's crazy because I've been there before too.
Word.
It's a weird, eerie feeling walking in that.
Yeah,
building,
man. The lobby, bro. It's like this is the lobby, nigga.
You can't avoid it. It's in Times Square. You know what I'm saying? Like it's right there where everything happens in New York.
For sure.
You know,
that's insane though to me. Like I mean, like to think Pac was like kind of delirious, but Pac was a random guy, and I think like they did. Oh, that's a bad writing moment. Like when Diddy's randomly kicking Pac's back in.
Oh, like right after, like the very next scene. Yeah.
It's like, yeah, you know, they got him on that sex abuse. I was like, damn. Yeah. Like, what that got to do with this?
That shit did not age well.
And they was talking about it though.
Yeah, that shit did not age well.
He was like, yo, I'm gonna call him. He's like, yo, he's not thinking straight because they got him on that sex abuse. I was like, why you talking about that? I was like, that ain't got nothing to do with him being delirious. Like, yo, like he's just not focused. Like, I don't think one thing had to do with another to be in the script. Yeah. He's just trying to kick Pac's back in, like rolling over in his grave. Like, look who got caught on sex abuse now, my nigga.
No, tough.
One might say the chicken's just coming home to roost still.
Yeah, karma don't got no timeline.
Yeah,
karma gonna get you
for sure.
Sorry, Sean. I ain't gonna hold you. I was listening to his R&B album recently. That Tiana Taylor joint on there is fire.
Oh yeah,
We can't.
yeah. He's
take
not
away
on
his
like
musical
90% of the music.
Yeah, thank God.
Get in your bag, stay in your bag.
That's a fire song.
It is though.
That's
It
a
is
fire
It
song.
is, and I fuck with the remix.
Dang, Sean, you're wild.
What's wild is I was talking about that song that he did with Justin Bieber.
Yeah,
And I was like, he unlocked something in Justin Bieber that
he unlocked something.
Hey yo.
Yeah, he unlocked something. All right.
Yo, before I knew any of that happened, I was like, yo, he
Nah,
really
Justin
like
Bieber
brought
got
a
one
different
fire
sound
album,
out of Justin Bieber. I never
Journals.
listened to him like that.
The album Journals is alright though.
Okay.
That one's worth listening to. It's of that.
Is that the
ilk.
one with
Okay.
Peaches?
Things I don't know. I'll send it to you.
Word.
For
But
sure.
it was wild to me to
yeah.
you know,
Damn, Sean.
he's a talented producer.
He's a bad guy.
But everybody always said that like they never seen him put his hands on the music like that though. Like he was just the
I
arranger.
mean, orchestrate, yeah, for sure.
But
Which
I'm
is there's a level of quality to
sample
that.
this, use these drums.
Yeah.
Nah, it's not the tempo.
And you as a producer, you can see value in that, right? Person having some fire suggestions.
Yeah.
But I also give much respect to the people who have the suggestions but actually put their hands on the box. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, coming off of
make it
our
happen.
behind the scenes episode, that's a little risky to say.
Yo, hands on the box is crazy.
Then
Yo,
they gotta go a little
yo no
sound a
trouble.
little assertive.
Yeah.
My bad.
Nah.
Yo.
Yeah, that's
Excited.
funny as hell. Yo, shout out to him. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm random when it comes to this movie, but keep the suspenders, lose the shirt.
Oh yeah, fire change up, fire suggestion. Yeah,
Fire.
because that led to a classic hip hop moment. That was her first concert.
It keeps the whole aesthetic.
Yeah. Out the gate, and if you want to be hip hop's Marilyn Monroe, this is what it is. Yo, she was a sex symbol, so now we gotta up it. Like we gotta up it.
Yo, you know what makes Big a ill nigga if that's really what he was calling her?
Word. I mean,
If
is
he-
it not?
if-
Does she not refer to herself as that?
No, but I'm saying if he got her to buy into being hip hop's Marilyn Monroe. Marilyn Monroe is known for being a side.
Side, yeah. Absolutely.
She's thinking
The
she's
foresight
buying off
is
for the sex
crazy.
symbol
Yeah,
element.
the-
But it
And
was
he's
mac
like,
and
but that's why I'm going to go
cheese.
get a wife.
Yeah,
Because you the Marilyn Monroe.
Oh, that's
But
tough.
it was mac and cheese.
That's tough.
though.
The
It was a
foresight is
top-notch
nuts.
side. It
The
wasn't
mac and
Quality side.
you know.
But what is it without the yams?
I'm pretty sure it was definitely. I'm pretty sure it was definitely some Mac, yo. Yeah, it's definitely some Mac.
For sure.
I ain't mad at it.
Oh man.
What else? What else is there in Notorious? Man?
I mean, how do you feel? I mean, well, I'm still not done this quad studio shit.
Oh, okay. Go
Anthony
ahead.
fucking Mackie, bro.
I
Just yo, his acting.
You set me up.
Yeah,
You shot me.
yeah.
Get the fuck away from me.
Yeah, get the fuck away.
I was like, let's see how you got the Marvel gigs.
You know
Bro.
what I mean?
Yo, and it's crazy because
He's
like
perfect for a superhero actor. Like, I
just
mean, when you
outlandish.
see it, like, in other contexts, it's like, yeah, this
Even
doesn't
the
fit
Black
here.
Ranger or something.
yo, because as Papa Doc, yo, he's mostly like mysterious for most of the movie till he gets played
That's
at
cool.
the end. You know what I'm saying? I can't really think like what else was he really in?
Nah,
like,
Went to Cranbrook. That's a private school.
like, he was in fucking She Hate Me.
That was a
Yeah,
good
Wait,
one.
what she
Yep.
hate me?
That's a Spike.
yeah, Spike Lee joint.
one of the lesser
Yeah,
known ones.
he's basically being used for his semen. He's helping. Yeah, he's helping. He was helping.
I was waiting to see how you
helping
was gonna-
helping lesbian couples.
Okay.
But he's actually hitting them. Though.
Okay. We got two to add to the list. 'Cause I think, because remember, like, from behind the scenes, I was like, yo, indecent proposal. So we got to add both of those to the list. Like those are gonna be crazy, crazy.
But his acting as Pac was just real bad, yo. It was real bad. Like our other movie, the Pac representation is definitely much better. Yeah.
Except for the fact that he was singing karaoke in the studio.
Yes.
They could have queued up the
speaking. I
instrumental.
was fine, but I don't know. I thought for a story that we've heard 100 times, I don't know how many documentaries between Tupac and Biggie and both combined, like that we've seen where everybody details all this shit. Like, I don't know, after not watching it for fucking over a decade, I didn't think it was that bad, bro.
Okay. I didn't think it was that good though.
Yeah, it felt real dated. It definitely felt real dated.
The other movie we're about to get into, that was a way better rewatch for me.
Yeah, but it was also more recent.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
But I think it still has some of the same flaws as this one. Yeah.
I didn't see that writing thing when they always put a person's name in the...
Nah? Oh, yeah.
Not as much.
Oh, nah, it's there.
Yeah.
Is it?
It's there, yeah.
Oh, man, okay.
Because you know what's funny? I watched Notorious first, and then I watched the other one. So, like, when I picked it up in Notorious, my ears was already ready to pick it up in the next joint. So I'm like, damn, it's really like that in this shit? Because
But it could be because I just like that movie more. Like, the funny thing is I like Biggie more than those artists, but...
Like
for sure, but yeah, we gonna get into it.
It's crazy though, because when I was looking at what like everybody else thought about it, it was like Rotten Tomatoes gave it like a 54. I was like, it wasn't that bad. You know what I mean?
Right. A 54?
Yeah, it was pretty low.
On that?
On Notorious?
Yeah, it was pretty low.
Damn, that's fucked up. Cause there's like 65% of the movie, 70% of the movie I thought was like solid, and I think it's because it's carried by a lot of the intimate scenes. Even though we made jokes about the Puff, we could change the world and all that type of shit. Some of the moments is kind of dope though.
I got a moment that I got to get off before we leave for grapes. Yo, is Biggie on the road or is he near home?
Wait, what you mean?
So he was on tour, right? He was on tour. So he's calling Faith. Right? And then he gives the dumb alibi, don't call the room, because somebody else is going to stay in this room, right?
Which is
already stupid, but maybe, and she says it's stupid, he agrees it's stupid, and maybe it's like, yo, you got the suite, you got the fly room, and you giving your man a fly room and staying in his room because his room is weak to impress whomever he's bringing. Okay, whatever. I'm going to roll with you. How'd she get a babysitter and pull up to the hotel? Thought he was on the road.
We don't know how far she had to drive.
Jersey, Philly.
Matt Barnes made it.
30 hours.
For me, I was like...
Everybody do that to you. You know what I'm saying?
I was like, nigga. Because to me, that type of dirt, you should do further away from the crib.
Facts. But think about it when she pulled up. He was already in the act.
He was done.
She mopped Shorty up. So there was a lot of time that happened before that call and when she got there.
I just always looked at, when I was watching that earlier, I was like, she drove from where?
True.
If she was if he was performing in Boston, did she drive from New York?
Yeah, there was no context. You know what I'm saying?
We're in one night.
That's a sick drive.
Did she drive to Philly from New York and then just randomly go to the hotel?
That makes more sense, but oof.
That's why I was like, what drive did she do?
That
definitely constituted him being far enough away to justify staying in a hotel.
Knowing which hotel, all that, not just the number.
That's all.
And the room number.
It threw me off.
Word, yeah.
The room number is not hard because back then,
you could just
the way the phone was wired,
okay,
it wasn't cell phone work.
Dialing last couple digits is the room number type shit.
Yeah, because we're only getting cell phones by the end of the movie. When niggas is randomly calling C's and threatening them.
Landline hustling.
They had this. They had this one.
Word, yeah.
That's different. I just think about, you just brought me back to my era of life when I had to move around talking to girls on the house phone. You know what I'm saying?
Bro.
You know what I mean? Like,
even when they were kids, the payphone.
yeah.
It'll look like you smacking that nigga 5. Go answer the phone. And then go into where the phone gives you the change. And that's where they had the crack stash.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Last thoughts. What y'all got on last thoughts for Biggie? I know you said it aged better than... Well, I think it didn't age as well, but you think it...
Nah, I think... I thought it was solid, but it shows its age. That's what I was saying.
Okay.
It definitely shows its age. Yeah, I don't know. I think they did the best of what they could at the time, because I think they could have had a way worse cast. It could have potentially had a way worse cast.
It could have been worse.
Yeah.
Definitely could have been worse.
It's not the score Rotten Tomatoes gave it.
No.
Nah, I feel like that's like Lifetime movie levels.
It might be like a
VH1
C.
movie levels.
I was thinking that
I'm cool with a C.
If I was going to give it a grade, I was saying like a C+.
Yeah, C
like
plus is solid.
I'm cool with
You
a
could
C.
see potential in it, and it actually held up over the time where watching it wasn't like a bore. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I would give it a little bit more of the nod on the higher end of a C because of that.
Yeah.
But like, there are certain things about it that I can't overlook.
And there's things that are gonna be like I have gripes for transparency. Like, you know what I mean? Like, just like the uglier side of Bad Boy that Diddy would never allow himself to include in the film that he had a hand in making.
Word.
And I mean, like, some of the stuff, like, I would have loved it. Like, there's those famous pictures, like the famous picture where Mary J is consoling Kim after she passed. Like, they could have, like, got those in, but they got Kim just, like, randomly driving in the car by herself, which is, like, weird. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
super weird, yeah.
Just a couple little things. But I think there's enough little things to add up to justify me giving it a C. That's all.
Word.
What y'all? Any other finals?
That's all I got, yeah.
That might be it. Shout out to Royal Soul. We are definitely.
What you see is what you get. It's what you get. Then what you see is what you get.